Good evening once again.
Good evening.
So, today, at the other time, I said you'll be talking about images, audios, and videos. How we can add these in our web pages. Okay, so let's quickly do a recap on what we did the other time. Beginning from right from the onset, we start with the HTML structure and the meaning, and we said that the doc type HTML defines the type of HTML that we are using, which is the current HTML5. Then we came to the HTML, which we said it is the root element of a web page. Inside the heading, then we came to the heading. Inside the heading contains metadata, that's information describing the web page. And we came to title. As for the title, I think we didn't talk much about it, but I know the title is shown in the web browser, but not on the web page. On the web browser, we give it a title. Then we came to the body where information within the body is displayed in our web page. We talk about HTML tags. We came across the headers, that's the H1 up to H6
H6. Yes.
to H6. Then we came across paragraphs. We came across paragraphs. Then bold, center, italic, strong. We came across emphasis and the rest. So we also learn about style being an attribute to a tag. So we said that before we can style anything or a tag, we have to use the word style equal to then double quote. Then inside it, we have to give it a property
In a
with
variable.
column
Variable.
this, then value followed by the semicolon. So today we will talk about images, audio, and videos. Okay, so okay, so HTML5 came with its own features, which the current or the previous HTML didn't have, such as the video tag, and then audio tag.
Can you hear my voice? Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
I can hear you. I can hear your voice.
Please, can you hear my voice? Is it clear?
We
Is
can,
it clear?
yeah.
Hello? Is it clear? Because I'm hearing this call over here. I don't know whether.
Well, there's a slight breakages in it, but it's okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So let's begin. Let's begin with the images. Okay. To add an image to your web page, we use the IMG tag. The IMG tag is a self-closing tag, so it's just like this. It doesn't have the ending tag like this. It's only the selector. You don't have the closing tag. Okay, so it's like this, AMG. So the AMG defines this as an image. So then the source, that's the location of the video, equal to. So this equal to double quote. So within the double quote, you will specify the location of our image. Then we can have other attributes like then the alt. So the alt and this double quote define is when the image that we are looking for does not appear on our web browser. What should it display? So we have added attributes like the width, the height, and the rest. So let's quickly move to our, let's create a new file, HTML file, then let's demonstrate the image. So I have this folder with the name tutorials2. So I'll create a new file. Then I'll save it. So save. So within this folder, I'll name it as images folder dot html. So I'll make sure that my save as type is on all files. So I'll save it. Then I'll begin with the basic structure of a web page. So less than 80. Okay, so I have the structure here. So the title, I'll give it images, video, audio, and videos. Okay, this is my title. Then I'll move straight to the body. This is where, okay, so let me add a header file, a header tag, header one tag. Now specify that images.
Please, slow down and go over, please.
With the basic structure of the web page. I thought we've done this already.
Yes,
Or I should
Yes, sir.
I should do a recap on it again. How you can get the basic structure.
No, not really.
Okay.
But what I wanted to say is, the title that you type, title, image, audio, something.
That is the title I want to give it to my web page.
Okay.
You can decide to give it anything that you want. So we are now about to start with the raw or the new additional tags that we are learning. How we can add image.
So you can choose not to give it a name like that.
Yeah, you can leave it like that. Let me save it and let me show you where the title is displayed. So open your browser. Okay. So this is my web browser. Please look at the right top and the left top of the browser. Please, can you see?
yes, you can see it.
So this
Image and image.
that's the place where our title is being displayed.
You can see.
So that is the title.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me quickly move to my folder and I should add an image to my folder. I'm going to add an image to my folder. So you all can do the same. So, okay. Download rather. Okay. Then move to my folder. This is the folder. Okay. So let me paste it here, and I'll copy a different image. Let me copy a different image. Okay, just for a different purpose. Okay, copy. Then I'll create a folder with the name images. Then I'll paste this one in. Okay, back to the post. Please hope you've all gotten to where I am right now. Or I should wait a little bit.
Sir, please wait.
Okay.
My side.
So hope you can continue. Should I continue?
Yes, sir, from my side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So as I indicated, use the img tag to specify an image. Then src at the source equal to then double quote. So with this, we will navigate to where the picture is. So let me take this opportunity to talk about navigating through folders, how we can navigate through folders. So let me go back to my folder again. Okay, so as you can see, this is the HTML file. Let me increase size. Okay, so this is the HTML file, and I have an image within the same location. So when I want to select this image, I just go straight, then the name of the image. So for example, if I want to use this, the first one, that's engine oil one, then I'll check for the property. So we have, this one is JPG, we have PNG, and we have the GIF. So this is the JPG GIF type. So the name of the image, so it's in the same file. So engine oil one, then dot the file extension JPG. With this, we are good to go. We have an image on our website, but we can add the attributes. We can add the attributes. That's the alt. So in case the tag couldn't find the image, the specified image, what should it display? Then we can say that maybe photo of an engine oil. Please hope you understand.
But sir, what about if you want the exact picture, but that exact picture, the site couldn't display. Can you just type the name of that picture? It will come over.
Please come again.
Yes.
Like assuming the engine oil,
Okay.
you design it and you want to add it to your site, and you quote it and it couldn't come, it couldn't display in your site. Can you just type a name for and it will come back
Yeah.
just like that?
Any information. So let's save it. And let's go to our browser again. So reload. So this is the image. We have the image on our, but it's large. So we can use the width and the height property attribute to size it. So now let's talk about what you were saying. So for example, there was a slight change. Instead of this one, I didn't bring it. Then I save it. Move to my browser. Refresh. So this is the alt attribute that I brought. So in case the picture is missing, this is the information that will be displayed. Please hope I have answered your question.
Okay. Yes, yes. It means it will display something, but it's not necessarily the actual picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please hope it's well understood.
Yes, sir.
So now we talk about the image being the same location as the HTML file. Part of we have an image folder, and inside this folder, we have this image here, and we want to use this image. Now, let's go back. So before we can, to enter into an image folder in HTML, we use the folder name. So I have the folder name to be images. So it will be images, then /, meaning I have now entered the folder. I've entered the folder. So followed by the file name. So I'm now in this folder. Then the name of this file. So I have E4. Then the file extension, JPG, like this. So I'll insert this into my source. So cut, then I'll paste it here. Please hope it's well understood. Hello. So I'll save it, then refresh my browser. So I have the image.
I think
Okay.
Tommy.
Okay.
I went offline. Let me go back. Okay. Let me go. Okay. So what we did earlier on was the file, the image within the same location as the HTML file. That was what we did. Now we want to use the image, this image, inside the images folder. This is the folder name. So first, I'll use the name of the folder, images, then forward slash. So I have now entered the images folder. So I'm now in this folder. Then followed by the name of the image. So here we have E4, then the file extension. So images, then E4.jpg, like this. So I'll cut this, then paste it inside our SRC. Paste it here. Then I'll save it again. Then reload my browser. Then I have the image of a computer which is inside my images folder. Please hope you've understood.
Yes, sir. I did.
Yes,
So what of it's outside the folder? What do we then do? We use something the dot forward slash to move outside a folder. So if it was to be outside this folder, so we move back. So we use the dot backslash to move back. Then let me check. Okay, I have an image here. Okay, so I want to use this image. So I'll move one step outside the folder that I am in. So the dot forward slash. And if I want to move outside again, I'll use the dot forward slash. But in our case, we need to move only one step back. Then the name of the image with the file extension. So I would like to copy the name here and paste it here. So paste dot jp.
please, please, please. What about if it's not in the local drive? I mean, drive B, but it's rather in drive C.
Drive.
But you posted everything in your folder, your browser folder, how do you call it, your site folder
Yeah.
on drive D. But the picture is now on drive C.
Okay. Sometimes it will be appropriate to have all your files that you need to develop your site in one folder. If it is located in different folder and you host it, you can't have access to all. So it will end up having an error pages on your website or having a different style that you didn't wanted to have. So supposing I have a file at drive C and I want to, or so okay, let me try to do yours. Let me try to post a picture. Okay, so I'm in this folder. This is a tutorial, and I want to move back. So when I have an image in my desktop, let me check at my desktop if I have an image over here. Okay, yeah, I have an image. Let's try to do that. Okay, we have one and a simple method of doing that. That's the first option, but I wouldn't advise you to use that. One, by navigating to where your image is. So I have the image at my desktop. I have the image at my desktop. Okay. So this is the image. It's a JPG file. So I'll copy the link over here. So please hope you can see.
Yes.
Yes.
You have the E and that column with the backslash. So let me copy this one. You copy this path, then you paste it here. I don't think this one will rather work. Then the name of the file. So it needs logo, but I don't think it will work. Dot APG. Let me save it. Without C, this C with this and that. Save. Let me try. So we couldn't fetch our image. Um,
All right, so let's boss on. I just asked it. So let's boss
coming. I want to choose a different. Okay, let me create a folder and let me paste it inside my desktop. Um, Images. Okay, and let me put this one in. So let me locate the folder. Okay. So this is the right path. I actually forgot. So it was the drive C first backslash, then user, then the name of your PC, then desktop, then the name of the image. So I'll copy this one. Then okay, and again to the name of the image was wrong. Okay, so folder. Then I'll enter into the images folder. Then create underscore logo dot jpg. I hope the name is correct. Okay, so I'll save it.
Please, how did you do it to get the name just like that? Because I'm going back, my own is not displaying.
At the address
Uh,
this place, you just click on it.
okay.
Then the name dot the file extension. So this is it. But this is not the right way of doing that. It's not the right way.
So what you're doing, it means whenever that image is being deleted, it will go off from your site.
When you try to host a website,
Hello.
hello. When you want to host your website on a
Hello?
on your server,
Yes.
you can't locate to drive C or drive D. You don't know how the partition of how the server is or the naming, how the naming is done.
Okay.
So when you use this type of method, you always end up your image not showing on your web browser. So it's always
Okay.
best for us to use the the dot dot method, dot dot backslash. So let's try to see if we can use that method to do. Let's try to use that method. So let me clean this and move back to where my image was. So I was in this folder. Okay, so I'll move one step back into my local drive E. So I'll have it like this, dot dot forward slash. So I'm now in my drive E. Then I'll move.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
So, you see, on the local drive E on your machine, let's see, you have a folder, a subfolder where you have hide your tutorials. It means you move twice.
Yeah. So you move outside.
The tutorial is in it.
So I have my HTML.
I'm talking about the within another folder like that.
Please, your line is breaking, so I don't get what you are trying to say.
No, you have another folder, a subfolder where you hide your tutorials, like on the local drive E.
Okay.
You created a folder, and you created another folder.
Okay, I understand. So imagine inside this folder, I've created another extra folder where I call it maybe
Yes.
HTML. Then I have my images inside this folder, and I want to move outside to my D drive, D drive back, then back again.
Yes.
So
yes,
let's start from this place. So I am now in my HTML. So I will use dot dot forward slash to move one step back. So I'm now inside tutorial 2 folder.
Okay.
So if I want to select anything here, I just go by the name and the file extension. Or if I want to enter into this folder, then this folder name with forward slash. But this I want to move backwards again to my local drive E. So I'll then go with the dot dot forward slash. So supposing it was inside about 10 folders, you use the dot dot forward slash 10 times to get out of that folder.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm now inside my local drive E. I want to move back to this PC. So dot dot forward slash again. Then I'm now inside this PC. So I want to choose the drive E. Please, hope you are following. So the drive E comes with the name, something like this. So C, then forward slash. So I'm now in my C drive. Hope you are following. Hello.
Yes.
So I'll move to my users folder.
Yes.
Users folder.
Please, we will go off. You will go off. Are you coming back again? We'll go off very soon.
Yeah, you will come back again.
All right.
Come again to continue. So users. So always check the casing of the letters or the name, whether being uppercase or lowercase. So